Uh, Pardon for the interruption. Okay, so you wake up to a pipeline instead of just staring a blank screen. So what this replaces, right, is hours of manual searching. So if you ask me to do this, right, like what I said earlier, I would have just given up. And today, if you are going to hire a VA, a VA will also cost you um, anything from 500 to $1,000. It depends on your VA salary. And then a VA, by doing this, the scale of work, right? In order to crawl the website, is going to take a few days as well. So, but then I was able to do it in just 10 to 20 minutes. Yeah. And this also replaces lazy copy and paste outreach template. Mm. Yeah. Because if you're going to do that, right, it's bound to have zero replies. And when you don't have hot leads coming in, you have no replies. So every day is like you're starting from zero. Yeah, because your lead engine is not warmed up yet. Yeah, you do not have anything that is worth looking for, right? Every morning there's no leads because you don't send, yeah. So this is the work, right? The kind of work that actually quietly eats your week hour by hour, just by researching, just by prospecting. Yeah. And to me, this is the most valuable because a prospector team, it could not just be one person, it could be a whole team. Yeah, where they can be able to spin up multiple agents as well to do this for you. Yeah, so let's say for example, you have different offers, okay, you have different services. Yeah, so your prospector is able to spin off because imagine this being like a prospecting department, your sales department, and you are hiring your sales director, and below you have sales executive, your sales assistant. So this can be a whole department itself on its own as well. Okay. And let's go on to the another agent. Okay. Who here hates chasing invoices? If you hate chasing invoices, type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you hate chasing invoices. Okay. But to me, right, because I have clients as well who I serve them on a uh, done for you basis. I help them to build their AI agents, help them to create their websites and all other AI systems, automation systems. But the thing is, sometimes they don't pay 100%, right? Yeah. And then sometimes they say, okay, to start work, maybe 25% or 50%. And then the rest is when you deliver your work. Yeah. So after delivering work, right, sometimes they don't pay up, then it's very sian for me to chase invoice. As in, it's quite embarrassing. Because to me is I want to have a close relationship, a friendly relationship with my clients. But somehow or other, them not paying me, right, kind of bothers me. Yeah. But then to me, it's like I feel a bit um paiseh to chase them for money. Yeah. So now with the money agent, right? It will be the bad guy on your behalf. So you reads your receipts. You just need to give them your bank statement. Okay. Help me do a bank reconciliation. Okay. So these are my invoices. And then it helps you to trace payment. Yeah. And then it tells you where your money is. So now I don't have to do it myself. So this is like my A A A accounts what? Accounts receivables. AR department. This is your AR department. Okay. So essentially, this is your ARs. Okay, so what does your AR do, right? Your money agent do. So your money agent, every week, automatically, it reads your receipts, okay, your invoices, your bank statements, your documents. So you stop living in your inbox. And then after that, it chases overdue payments, it flags out overdue payments for you. Okay, and tells you about cash position. And then before you even send, right, you will ask you for permission, okay? Because this is by design. We want it to happen by design. So anything that requires a human in the loop intervention. So after we do the approval, and then you send on our behalf. Okay. So this is what we want by design. Okay, but of course, if you want your AI to go rogue, you can do that and then to spoil your customer's relationship. But for me, I don't want that. So I still want to be the person in the middle to approve everything first. Yeah. So imagine every morning, every Monday morning, we have a snapshot of what came in, every payment received last week, all categorized. And then what's owed, your outstanding invoices, and exactly who owes what and owes how much, and the outstanding by how long, okay, how many days, how many weeks, right? All these you get a snapshot, okay, and then the overdue, so late payers they get flagged, and then they get follow up automatically. So what your money agent will do, right? Your money agent will flag out to you and will draft and prepare the email for you. So that what you need to do is just to send it out. Okay. So what needs from you is just a few decisions. You say to send or don't send, or to just extend this person, give another this person, or maybe this person call you up, say that, hey, I'm now overseas. I have no access to my company bank. Or this person say that I'm waiting for a big job and I can't pay you right now. So you can just tell your money agent. So your money agent will extend the terms for you, right? So no more digging through emails to find out, okay, when did I first issue this invoice? Oh, now shit, it's overdue by 30 days. So I don't need to do that, right? Because this agent will help you to do that for you. And why this agent will just pay by yourself? Because right now you don't need to hire any bookkeeper. You no longer need to pay for bookkeeping. Yeah, how much is bookkeeping right now? I think standard rate maybe anything from $500 to $1,000 a month. Okay, or even cheaper depends on freelancer. Yeah, and then the invoices they always will always go out. Okay, and the late payments they will get chased. You don't have to chase on your behalf. They will chase on your behalf. Don't need to chase yourself. So nothing slips through the cracks. And every Monday you get a snapshot and then you see. Okay. All right. So we still have some people who are coming in. Let me just allow them. Yeah. So it is what we call the borrowing agent that quietly protects your cash. Oh yeah, there are privacy settings that you can set to it. As in, for me, I won't give it access to my direct access to my bank. There's no API that should go through. Okay. So what they will do is I'll just give it my bank statement. Yeah. And it will not be able to send out on its behalf without my approval. So that's kind of the hard gate that I set for myself. All right. So the last agent is the content agent. So with a business, with someone that does your invoice, someone that helps you to create offers, you also need eyeballs, right? You need people to see your your business. And how we do that is actually through creating content. But creating content, right, is a big headache. Who here has a big challenge in creating content? If yes, type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you have been struggling to create content. Even though you learn a lot of things, you learn a lot of hacks, a lot of tricks, you download a lot of books. Yeah. Steph say yeah, Xian. Sue says yes. Eva says yes. Amy says yes. Okay. So this content machine, right? It kind of turns one idea of yourself. Okay. You just need to dump in your voice note, and then it can turn into video, right? So or video, or you have let's say for example, like this video that we are watching right now, okay, this webinar. Okay. So it can turn this webinar into 1 week or even 2 weeks or even 1 month of content for you. Okay. So in the past, right, it will cost you $100 per design to hire a designer to do all this. But right now, all these AI image ads, right? Like for 10 of them, every 10 images like that will design in less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds came out. Yeah. So for advertising, especially for in terms of Facebook advertising, if you're doing Facebook advertising, you don't just want to go with one design because then your lead would be very, very expensive or your ad wouldn't work at all. Yeah, because we need to have a lot of creatives. Yeah, so the more creatives you have, the more chances of your ad, right, being watched by someone else. And when someone else watches your ad and click your ad, that's where your ad cost will go lower and lower, cheaper and cheaper in that sense. Okay. So AI models. So last time when we want to hire a model, right, it cost us a few $1,000s just to hire a model. So imagine you need to hire model, you need to book the model time, you need to book location, you need to book the makeup as well for stylists, the hair, the makeup, and then the the fashion, what they wear as well. Okay. So you need to either buy or use the style, you use the model's own. Yeah. So you need a lot of logistics and you need lighting. You need good lighting as well. And you need photographer or even a venue. You need to rent a studio as well to do it. But now, right, if let's say you are selling you have a product that you're selling, right? And then you need a AI model to represent your brand. And you can do this. Yeah, this content machine will be able to churn out AI models that exactly represent your brand and is real like. If I don't tell you this is AI model, right, would you believe it that this is a real person? Would you think that this is a real person? If you think that this is real, right, type real in the comment. Type real in the comment. So do you all know who is already using AI models? Outside my house, right? So this morning I went out for breakfast and then I saw Mr. Bean selling Tau Hui Zui. Mr. Bean. They have a standee. And I thought, wow, this looks like a Korean model. Right? Then at the side, right, there's a small tag that says AI virtual idol. Virtual idol. Right? Wow, nice, right? So now with the AI virtual idol, what they can do, they can have the advertisements of the girl plastered everywhere and also in their videos as well, in their advertisements. Yeah. So in their advertisements, you can use the same AI model. And right now, because this AI model belongs to you, you don't need to pay anything. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars. Yeah. You just need to pay tokens. That's it, which is super cheap. Yeah. So even video ads, like what you see here from Alaric, this is not the real Alaric.
One small tweak changed everything in my business. Before, struggling to get consistent leads, relying on referrals and random DMs, sales felt heavy, manual, and exhausting. After, 1,000 plus high ticket appointments booked, clients showing up already sold, sales happening without pressure or burnout. And no, I didn't suddenly become more salesy. I changed the system. Here's what actually made the difference: authority branding. So prospects trust you before speaking to you. The Apollo method: DM conversations that book calls daily. Automated webinars that sell 24/7 even while you sleep.
Okay, so this is the virtual AI. So imagine Larry right now, right? He's at his home, he has his house, feeding his baby, and then his virtual AI is talking to me. So, and he can be able to record tens or hundreds of thousands of videos like this without appearing. Yeah. So this is the technology right now that we have. Yeah. So even like video avatars like this, right? It's very you can if you can hear his tone of his voice, right? It sounds exactly just like him. And even the movement and everything, the face, everything is just like him. It's just like a clone of him. So in the past, it cost you around $3,000 per video just to get a studio shoot, cameraman, etc., lighting, uh, clothes, clothing, just to film one video. Now with AI, I can just create 10 videos of a lyric just in just 5 minutes while he's at home feeding his baby. Okay. So how about another one? So if you don't want to show your face, you can use this as well.
Hi, I baby report today. I go ask Singapore adult something. Why you all so stressed? Uncle, why you working so hard? Little baby, work very long hours, post every day on ads, but still money like never enough. Before other chase many customers sell cheap, $10, $20. Must sell 100 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then baby learn something new. If you sell high ticket, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. You don't need many people. One client also can. One easier than 100. Even Singapore baby Noah. $3,000 closed in 1 month.
Okay, so cute, huh? Okay. So even if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. You can just use someone else. And these are all licensed.
Struggling with chronic pain, stress, or poor sleep? What if I told you there's a free natural therapy bundle waiting for you? Rev 22 Energia is offering a life-changing opportunity to experience our power, recharge therapy, detox therapy, and Accugraph analysis at no cost. Imagine feeling energized, stress-free, and waking up refreshed every day. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer for first-time clients only. Click below.
Okay, so if you don't want to show your face, you can also use this as well. So this video it only took us 30 minutes. 30 seconds to create.
Struggling with chronic.
Let's see. Okay, so all these are other AI models that you can be able to use, and all these videos, it only took us 30 seconds to create each video.
Stop everything. You haven't seen anything like OmniConvo.ai before. Imagine a world where your customer engagement is powered by cutting-edge AI combined with human empathy. OmniConvo.ai is here to revolutionize your business interactions across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram.
And this.
Ever wondered how life could be with OmniConvo.ai? Imagine running your small business 24/7 without ever missing a customer inquiry. That's exactly what Sarah, a small business owner, discovered. Before OmniConvo.ai.
So if you were to shoot something like this, and then to insert the B-roll, to insert animation, insert effects, insert all these captions, it will take us quite some time to do it. Yeah, like for example, for myself, right, I struggle to do video editing. I hate video editing because it takes me too much time. Just to edit one video, right? One minute video, I'll take 1 to 2 hours because of me trying to be perfect lah. Yeah, so that's just me. But some people they can do it within an hour or 30 minutes. But this one just took 30 seconds and you stitch everything together for you, yeah, nicely. So you don't need to do any post-production after that. Okay, so if you using AI, what you can do is you can charge people $10 per image. If let's say you are selling AI services, okay, if you have nothing to sell, you just want to sell AI services, or you want to sell a AI video, okay, you can charge people $100, while other people are charging $1,000 to $3,000 per video, and just takes you less than a minute to do. But for people who are hiring other people, right, hiring a team or whatnot, it take them a very long time. Okay, so for this content agent, so just need to have voice notes coming in, rambling, right, and then a full weeks of content will be out. Would that be useful? If that is useful to you, right, type yes in the comments. Type yes in the comments. Okay. Yeah. So Eva says yes. Sue says yes. Amy says yes. Excellent, excellent. So these are all the other testimonials. Okay. So when we have this AI powered content engine, right? So we are getting cost per lead at $10 per lead and cost per appointment, $20 to $30. And you know how Singapore is, right? When it comes to Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, right? You won't get $10 per lead. $10 per lead is like super duper good. Yeah. So let's say for this kind of high level leads, right? People who are really interested in you, your services, usually it will take $40 to $50. Okay. Not to say converting into appointment, right? So when we're looking at cost per appointment, that means every 2 leads equals to 1 appointment. That is a super duper good hit rate, lead to appointment ratio that we call it. Okay. Every 2 or 3 leads, yeah, you get 1 appointment. So this is how we calculate our ROI or ROAS, which is the return on ad spend. Okay. ROAS. Yeah. So every day you spend $100 a day to get 3 to 5 appointments a day. Okay. So these are the sales that you saw. Okay. So these are the sales. And the thing is, you don't need to be good at tech. AI has made things very easy. Nowadays, people don't even need to know programming. So tell you guys a fun fact. I don't know anything about programming. I used to learn programming when in my tertiary education days, but then I was super bad at it. Was learning C plus plus. Yeah, but then I failed it all the way and did not know how I survived. Yeah, but AI has made things super easy. Now, even if I want to code, I don't need to code anymore. What I just need to do is just to talk my brain. I mean, just dump my brain, yeah, on a voice note, and the AI can just do everything for me. So, how many of you have used ChatGPT before? If you have used ChatGPT before, right, type chat in the comment, type chat. I would say ChatGPT is like the grandfather and grandmother of AI. Everyone started with ChatGPT. Okay. So that was when we first started 3 years back. That was when I first started 3 years back, dabbling with AI. Okay. And then this to me was wow, it was amazing. Yeah. Whatever answer that I asked, it was super smart. It can just give me a reply instantly. I don't need to ask any smart friends. Yeah, although I have smart friends like Alaric, but I don't need to waste his time because now I can ask AI, I can ask ChatGPT. Okay. And most of the tools, right, that I use, they're also as easy to use as ChatGPT. Just prompting. So prompting, right, might sound like it's very cheap like nobody understand what do I mean by prompting. But prompting is just using simple spoken language like English, yeah, to talk to your AI agent and to give your AI agent instructions and ideas. So this is essentially what is called prompting. Yeah. So even a 62-year-old single mother, so she became a coach and then she is able to close a 6,000 deal and a 10,000 deal by herself. And even her daughter, okay, and working in she owns an interior design firm, so she closed a $9 million deal and then $400,000 deal within a week. Okay. So what the content machine replaces, right, is that you stop paying for $100 per design, you stop paying for image rights for a modeling agency. Okay, you stop paying for video agency, you stop paying for $1,000 to $3,000 per video, and there's no retainer. And it learns to sound more like you over time, and it works over time for you as well. So if you want today, let's say today you want to have 10 videos, you want to have 10 images, 10 copy, you can do it for you. And if you want it to do every day, right? So this thing just multiplies. So imagine if every day you have content out there, you push out content, right? Every day you push out one content. So in 1 year, you would have 365 content out there. And all this content will be seen by people over and over again, right? It doesn't mean that if you post once, the views are going to die down there. No, the views are going to accumulate throughout the years, right? It'll just be there perpetually. So imagine what if you do twice a day? What if you do 10 times a day? You post 10 times a day, but now you're not posting. The content machine is posting for you 10 times a day. So imagine the impact. So right now, right, if let's say today I were to post on TikTok. So if I post on TikTok, right, TikTok averagely they will give me around 100 to 500 views. Even if my quality of the content is not good enough. But because now I have quantity, instead of 500 views, I post 10 a day. Then now I have 5,000 views. Yeah, 5,000 views. What if I post 100 a day? Yeah. Well, of course, I'm not asking you to be a spammer, right? And post low quality content, but this is what other people are doing as well. But across different platforms, across different accounts. Yeah. But that being said, right, don't post like 100 posts a day on a single account. Yeah, I mean, you can do it within 10 accounts or even 5 accounts. Yeah, but don't do it within the same minute lah. You can just spread it out every 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. So what this gives back is you lower down your capital, lower down your content cost per image, cost per video, and it means faster testing if you're running ads. Because right now you are able to reiterate, you're able to scale up or scale down very fast. Yeah. And you can be able to post consistently. So just now I was asking who hates to publish content, right? Who hates to create content? Even myself, I'm very lazy. Yeah, but what this content machine gives you, right, is consistency, discipline, and algorithm. They love discipline. The more you stick to their platform, the more you post, the more they love you, the more they give you what you want, which is views. Yeah. So this is fair, right? Because this is a fact. They want you to post more so that they can be able to retain their followers longer. Yeah. And how they do that is by showing people what they like. And let's say if you are posting something about fitness, you're posting it consistently every day versus someone that has more viewers, more followers than you. And that person maybe just post like twice a month or maybe once a week. Yeah. So you will have as much viewers as the person or even higher. It might happen. You may have as much views or even higher views than the person who posts less than you. Yeah, because the algorithm rewards people who post every day. Okay. So and also you have more control about the kind of quality that you want in your images, in your videos, or your content, whatnot. So you just need to have one idea in, and then a week of content will come up. Okay. But the thing is, you don't need to have all the 4 departments working for you at once. You don't need to build everything on day one. So what we do is want to start with the one that hurts the most. If let's say today you say, okay, Brandon, I already have an offer. I know what I want to sell. So you don't need to start with that offer architect. Yeah, but you might want to revisit it in the future to see if your offer works or if you already have an offer but you have not validated it yet. So you want to see, okay, what this offer architect can offer me. Yeah. Or maybe I have overlooked in another potential customer target prospect that I have overlooked. So maybe this offer architect can give me a certain kind of another view, okay, another point of view. Yeah. Or if you tell me that, Brandon, I have no invoices right now to send, so I don't need a money agent. Yeah, but what I need more is prospects. I need a lead machine so that every day I wake up, right, in the morning, I see replies coming in or I see appointments already booked for me. So what I need to do is just to What I need to do is just to turn up for the appointments, right, and close them. So you might want to start with the prospector, okay? And until you get very busy and you start chasing payments, and then you can build your money agent. Or you tell me that, okay, I just want to post first, right? So you can build your content machine, anything for you. Okay, one agent enough is enough for you to feel the difference. It's enough for you to start somewhere, kickstart your whole business, and then you can just build one at a time. Okay. So let's be real for a moment, right? You do not need a big team right now. You do not need a big budget. Okay. You do not need to have a lot of years of experience. You just need to have one agent, one AI employee inside your business. And here's the opportunity. The AI can now do the work of a team, while most owners, right, they still do it manually, just do it by hand, to checking their own emails, yeah, one by one, and then sometimes leaving out something, having mistakes. So that gap right now is your leverage. And this is already happening. People are already running their businesses this way. And then the only difference is that they put in the hard work. They first built the AI team. Now let me explain why this works. What you saw just now, right, isn't luck. It is a simple system. Yeah, and once you understand it, you can repeat it. And you don't need to have any experience, you just need speed. Nowadays, beginners can move faster than experts. Because why? Because experts, they think more. They think more than a beginner do. Okay. Because the expert will think, oh, what if I do this? What if someone already has this? Someone already created that? Yeah. There's a lot of what ifs. Yeah. But for a beginner, you start from zero. When you start from zero, you wouldn't have any what if, because since you don't have any experience, you have no experiences, or no bad experience, no good experiences as well. So to you, it's just try lor. Yeah, let me try. Yeah, I try, then if I never try, I never know. So with that kind of mindset, if I never try, I never know. So this is why beginners right now with AI, they are able to move as fast as people who are experts, even people who are very good in computer programming, people who are very good in that industry. So like if you see or if you're on Twitter, or like on X, or on Reddit, you see that there's a lot of 17, 18-year-olds now making more than 10K. They say they just vibe coded a mobile app and start selling it, or they sold their startup in just less than 6 months or 5 months. Yeah. And actually it's speed, because right now with AI, the speed, right, it beats people with experience. And like I mentioned, why beginners win? Because beginners, they don't overthink. They just follow the system. Okay. Whatever works, they just follow the system. All right. And to them, they don't try to be original, right? I don't say, oh, I don't want to copy other people. Yeah. But to them, right, what they built is something that is not original. They just copied someone else and make it and tweak a little bit. And they found out there's some kind of a problem that people are complaining about. So with that, they take that advantage, right? And they tweaked their offering, they tweak the products. So they follow system, and then they move fast. They move very fast. So this is why AI levels the playing field, because now everyone has access to AI. Okay, it doesn't mean that, oh, I only have access. You don't have access. Everyone has access to the same thing. Yeah. So AI is not a tool. It is a teammate, or you can call it a co-worker, or you call it an employee. Yeah. So it is a tool, a precious tool that waits for you to use it. Yeah. But most of us are just using AI as just chatbot. But AI can actually do more than just chatting. Yeah. If you want to chat, then you can use WhatsApp or chat with your friends. But if you just want to use AI, it does more than just chatting. So an AI does the job and works while you sleep and follows a process and never forgets a follow-up. But humans, we forget follow-up somehow or other, and we forget details, those minor nitty-gritty details. Sometimes we get overloaded with things in life, and then we forget a lot of things, but it doesn't forget. So remember, you're not building software. you're not just learning how to use this AI software, but you're building a team with the software. And why most people they fail with AI? They collect tools. They like to read up. They read a lot, and then they save a lot of posts, right? They save a lot of links in their bookmarks, yeah, and then they sign up for everything. Yeah, if you know people who are like that, right? Type yes in the chat. Yeah, type yes in the chat. If you know people who are like that, type yes in the chat. And then they sign up for every tool, every app that comes up every week. But after that, then they try maybe 10 minutes, but after that, then they forgot about it. Yeah. Because the AI world get too busy. It got too busy. Because every day when you log into the internet, you see there's new developments from Google, from OpenAI, from Claude, from DeepSeek, from all over, all around the world. Someone is launching something, okay, or someone had a new model, some company launched something, or some people they created an AI business or automation or whatsoever, everything. Yeah. So this is why most people fail because they only collect tools, they don't focus. All right. And they don't assign jobs to the AI. So the AI has no outcome. You never give an outcome to the AI will just be a chatbot to you, just be like a helpful CSO to you and nothing else. So tools don't change your business, but if you build an AI team will change your business. Okay. Secret number three is AI without distribution does nothing. So the AI right now can be able to create content. And with content, with distribution, it creates results. So if no one sees your content, right, nothing happens. Even though if I'm the best at doing what I do, let's say today I'm the best AI coach. If no one sees what I do, right, nothing happens. So I need to have a machine that helps me to distribute, help me to create content day in, day out. And with content, right, then now we need to mention about Facebook. Okay, why Facebook is still very powerful. So Facebook is not just for old people. Okay, Facebook is for everyone. And why Facebook is still so popular, you can see the statistics is growing year by year. Okay, and Facebook users, how many Facebook users are there and how many internet users? Okay, so there are 4.9 billion internet users. The world population is 7.8. I think this number is a bit old already, and this will increase. I think this has increased, right? And Facebook users, 2.8 billion, right? So Facebook allows anyone to reach people instantly, test ideas cheaply. That means you now can be able to run a $5 ad, a $10 advertisement to test your idea to see if it works or not. And if it works, then you are able to scale whatever that works. So it could be you are testing out this advertisement, this image that you have, this creative, this video that you have, or even this offer, or this copywriting, or this particular audience that you have. So you're running multiple tests, and Facebook is still the best platform for you to do it. And if you were to do it manually, it'll take you a lot of time. But now with AI, I can be able to run up to speed because now I'm able to generate a lot of creatives. So text creatives, my image creatives, my video creatives, I can generate a lot of things easily and cheap as well. So this applies to beginners who are just starting out, okay, and also mature businesses as well. So on the Facebook advertising platform, right? Facebook is still making a lot of money because it's still the most easiest and gives you the most results from your buck. I've tried Google, I've tried YouTube advertising, I've tried TikTok advertising, LinkedIn advertising. Oh, I'll tell you, LinkedIn is the worst because it's the most expensive and and I got the lead. The other time I was running an event and then I got the lead for how much is it? $100 a lead, but equals to zero because the $100 per lead, right? Did not even reply to me. So to me, that's just wasting money. It's not even a lead. So I got zero ROI out of it. But Facebook is still giving you the best ROI. Yeah. like what we see earlier, $10, $20. And then per appointment is just $20 to $30 per appointment. Yeah, how cheap is that? If let's say today you're selling something that's high ticket, you're selling something that's $3,000 to $5,000, and then your cost per appointment is only $30. So your closing rate, if you're very confident, tell me out of every 2% come to you, this appointment, you're able to close one of them, your 50% closure rate. So your ROI is super duper high. Yeah, super duper high. Right, secret number 4, one person plus 4 AI agents or 4 AI employees equals to a whole company. Or I mentioned earlier on, right? These agents, they are able to spin up to become departments. Because with departments, you can have other sub-employees who are working with you in the same department as well. So the same 4 agents, they work whether you are just starting out, have a first client, or you're just running an established business. So only the scale changes. Okay. Only the scale changes. And why this is so flexible, right? Because this work for people who are just working, trying out part-time, who are working full-time. It works for beginners and also works for business owners. So you just need to adapt to the system, and then the system will adapt, and then the people don't need to. So using simple math, right, what a team of 4 employees actually costs you, one junior hire per role, right, costs you $3,000. But then we know realistically $3,000 in Singapore, I don't think you can get anyone right now. Yeah, because nowadays NUS or maybe degree graduates, how much are they getting right now? Does anyone know? Let me know in the chat. If you guys have hired someone recently, let me know in the chat. How much is a fresh graduate pay right now? Wow, 4.2 to 5K. Wow, that's just fresh grad without any experience. So let's say, okay, imagine I just hired someone for $4,000 per month, $4,000 per month, and I want to hire four people to do all this work. That would be 16,000, and not just $12,000, it's 16,000. And moreover, I still need to pay CPF. CPF is how many percent? 17%. And I need to pay bonuses. I need to pay their benefits. Yeah. And I need to cover their MC, all that contribution. So it's going to cost me a lot more per month. 5-figure. I haven't earned 5-figure per month already. I need to lose money already. Yeah. But your AI agents, they work 24 hours a day. So no hiring needed, no CPF, no contribution. You no need to pay 5 figures. Yeah, you no need to pay 5 figures for your tokens, actually. Yeah, it's just $100 is more than enough. And you just need to build it once, and it works every day in, day out for you. And your AI leverage. So this is the foundation skill, right? So the fastest way to get good in AI is to think of things that you want to apply in your business first. And what are the use case? Yeah, do not look at other people and try to copy whatever they are doing, because you need to deep dive into your business and look at what are the bottlenecks that are preventing you from growing, and what are the tasks, what are the redundant tasks that are eating away your time. Okay, so you need to identify all this, and then after that, build your AI into your business. Okay, and once you get all these agents running, right, then you can build for other people, and then you can get paid for it. Yeah, so this becomes like a skill that you have, which is very good skill, okay, which is a very good skill. Yeah. Now, even the banks, right, they're looking at AI consultants. Even the banks are looking at the hiring AI consultants. Yeah, so that the AI consultants can help them to leverage on AI and to build systems. And the market is huge. We're just talking about just Singapore alone, right? There are more than 300,000 businesses in our country. So there are tons of AI insurance agents that need more leads, who wants to do automation, who want to do reach out, do content, property agents and salespeople. Yeah, and all of these people, they are still doing it by hand. So imagine you just need to charge 1K per month per client. Yeah, just now someone already mentioned to hire a worker, right? It costs like $4,000 to $5,000. Okay. And now you're just only charging 1K per month. Cheap or not? Cheap or not? Tell me. Yeah. And you just need to serve 5 clients. Okay. So this is a very good offer, I would say. It's a no-brainer offer because you're just selling this for 1K a month. Yeah. No-brainer offer. So in order for you to do that, so you need to learn the skill. And why learn this? Because by learning this skill, you can be able to get your time back. So you're learning a future-proof skill. Yeah, I would say present. This is what is present right now and is going to be in the future as well. And by learning this, you can actually reduce the overwhelm, reduce the stress of seeing, wow, okay, this this company is actually retrenching, or the company is launching a new something new, something new. So to you, every day is something new, so that you are not able to keep up. And then that's why you feel the overwhelm, like what I did in the past when I was doing everything manually, when I burn out eventually. Yeah, I had anxiety attack. Yeah. So I wanted to stop being the bottleneck and use AI as a leverage so that you can be able to lower your risk. So it could be your business risk, or it could be lower your risk of uh, being retrenched or whatsoever, or being not promoted. Okay. And can start small, always start small, and then we can scale later. So this is actually for us to build confidence and learn new skills as well. Yeah, by learning new skills, we build our confidence. And so we can be able to stop guessing what's going to happen to us about our future. And then we take control of our future. So I want you guys to take around 30 seconds, right? Or less than that, to write down or to let me know why this matters to you. Okay. Only say scaling. Yeah. Sometimes when we are in our business for too long, right? So we stay stagnant. And most of the companies, when they stay stagnant, right? The only way is just downhill. Because with AI right now, you are able to scale much more faster. You're able to duplicate yourself as well. Yeah. I'm education. Yes. If you are just going to sell 1K per client, so it's a no-brainer offer. Very cheap. Because now you tell them if you want to hire a person, a junior role, it costs not just $3,000, it costs $4,000. Yeah. You ask them if they want to hire a junior role with zero experience or hire you, just 1K, 4K or 1K. You tell them which one they want, which one they choose. Yeah. So to me, this is a very easy sell. Okay. So what happens if you don't learn this? So missed opportunities, you'll be falling behind faster adopters, or even beginners who are who are actually learning faster than you. And then you stay dependent on just one income. If let's say if you are working full time, so you're just staying on dependent on one income, and you're watching other move ahead. And then, or it could be a potential loss of job. So the worst thing, right, is doing nothing. Okay? So even doing nothing means that you're doing something. Yeah, doing nothing, that means you are doing something, which is the worst. Yeah. So quick recap, right? The 4 secrets. Number one is speed beats experience. Number two is AI is a teammate, not a tool. Number three, distribution creates result. And number four, one person equals to you can run 4 agents at the same time. And if you are new to Alaric, if you are not new to Alaric, if you're familiar with Alaric, okay, so you know that he over here he has a lot of experiences and a lot of testimonials, right? a lot of success stories, more than $1,000 success stories. Okay, so can I know, did any one of you get value from today? If you get any value from today, right, let me know. Type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. Okay, Sue says yes. Sue's got value. Eva's got value. Tony's got value. Steph got value. Amy's got value. Luciana got value. Grace got value. Oh, Biliana. Oh, sorry. I saw you put a slash. I thought, what was that for? Biliana. All right. Grace says got value. Eric says yes. Mitch says yes. Estelle says yes. All right. Okay, so I hope everyone got value. So if everyone got value, right, is it okay if I take 10 minutes to share with you a program that I specially created for those people who actually want to implement what you have learned today? Yes? If it's okay, type okay in the chat. Type okay in the chat. Sue says okay. Eva says okay. Mitch says okay. All right. Thank you so much. Grace says okay. Steph says okay. Excellent. Now, this is what I call the one-person company. Okay, so one-person company, in short, OPC. So to build a business that runs without you. So what I have here is a 4-week done with you AI agents program. So it's not just another course that you consume passively, but building these AI agents with you. So introducing the one-person company. So in 4 weeks, we'll build a team of AI agents that run 4 parts of your business. First, your offer, okay, your offer creation, how much your client, who are your target clients, okay, and then your leads. So get your leads, and after that get your appointments, and also chase your money for you, helps you take care of your finances, okay, and also helps you to create your content, so to attract people to your offer. All right, so number one, week one, what we will do is we will craft, we'll design the whole offer architect. So this offer architect packages your knowledge into a real offer, and you can define who is your target market and how much should you sell it, and also answers the objections before they are raised. So you can incorporate everything into the content machine. All right. So week two, we'll be doing up the prospector. So the prospector helps you to find prospects that fits your customer profile and helps you to fit your style of working, right? Let's say if your style of working, you want to find customers that fit you as well. You usually will find people that are similar like us, just like if you have your friends. So they are usually similar like you. So for someone that wants to work with you, someone that likes you, they more tend that that are like you, they're more likely to be your customer as well. Okay, so it also qualifies them against your criteria. What are the criteria that you don't want? If you don't do hard sell, or if you don't like people who are too aggressive, okay, so you just, or you don't like people who are lazy, don't do the work. Okay, so the prospector can help you to qualify them. Okay, so it's like if you have your dream customer, I want to have this dream customer, um this top 100 customers. We always talk about the dream clients, but then we find it hard for us to approach the dream clients ourselves. But right now, the prospector is able to do it for you day in, day out, so that it lands in the inbox. Okay. And once you have 100, oh, not enough. You have another 100 lah. Every day you can have 100. Yeah, you can always change, right? And also it drafts the personalized outreach in your voice. So the more you work with the prospector, the more you're right in your tone, the more it understands you. And also it customizes. So if you have seen my example earlier on, right, you've seen how you actually customize the email, and every email is different. No email is the same. Yeah. So with that, right, if no email is the same, and that's how you can really have a hit rate, which is super duper high. So like, for example, just now I mentioned I sent out more than 100 emails to all the schools, and then I got 20 or more replies. Yeah, so that's like a 20% hit rate. 20% hit rate for email marketing is super duper hard. Yeah. So email marketing, if every out of 10, every 100, right, you had one reply, that's considered good, okay. Yeah, because email you're sending out cold. Yeah. But even if you're sending out cold, you need to know how to be able to craft your message well, by doing customization. So that's where the prospector will come in and help you to do that, right? Okay, so for the third week, it will be finance, money. So we'll be building your money agent. So the money agent, it reads, organizes your receipts, your invoices, your bank statements. And then after that, it helps you to send invoices, or even you've already sent invoices somewhere, somehow. Okay. Um, and then it can help you to chase for payments, help you to track, help you to do your reconciliation. All right. And every week, every Monday, you have a weekly snapshot, okay, of my cash position and what are the overdue invoices. And then it volunteers, it will tell you that, okay, now so and so have not been paying the invoice. Now it's 7 days overdue. Do you want me to draft you an email? I already drafted the email. It's lying in your draft inbox waiting for you to send. Or do you want me to send it out? So you ask you, okay? So after you check the email, you think it's good, you can either send it out, or you can one shot tell your money agent, okay, send out these 10 emails for me, right? Since I already vet everything. So the money agent is able to do work for you in the background, do all this boring job of chasing invoices, so you do not have to chase them yourself. And then you can maintain your relationship with your client. Right? Okay. So week 4, we'll be building a content machine. Content machine, one voice note. You just dump a voice note and then you have 1 week of content. Or even if you already have a long form kind of video, you can just dump the video inside, and then the content machine can be able to spin out 1 week of content. So the best way, right, of creating content is not just by writing down, not by typing, okay? Because when we type, right, sometimes we lose our train of thought. So the best way, right, is actually by mumbling, just by regurgitating out, yeah, whatever that we have in our brain. Where sometimes you don't even need to think too much. Just regurgitate out, and then let the AI capture everything. Yeah, because then the AI is able to make sense of whatever that we say as well. Yeah, and writes posts and in write emails and in also scripts for everything for you. So you wanted to script your Facebook ads, you wanted to script your posts, your carousel posts or whatnot. You can do it for you, even your video scripts. Yeah. And also it creates images, avatar videos for you, and learns from what performs good, what performs well, and it's able to have analysis of what goes wrong, right? And also it learns how to improve and suggest on what we are going to do next as well. Yeah. So every week we have one live build call for 90 minutes. So every week for 4 weeks. So you bring your business, your whatever that you want to build. Okay. So but for example, we are going to build all this form for AI agents, right? So you need to tell us, okay, what are your problems? So they will build it. So this is not like a 40 hours video that you watch alone and try to learn alone, right? So we build it live together. Okay, and all these AI agents are customized and built around your business, only your business. Okay. So now done with you, yes. So if they can do it, so can you. Like just now we mentioned about 62-year-old, one of our fellow coach. Okay. So became a coach and closed $6,000 deal and 10,000 deals by herself. And also even her daughter closed a $9 million deal and $400,000 deal after coaching. So learning marketing and AI has helped Alaric and to build a $1 million business in just 18 months. So I could charge more for this program and it will still be worth every dollar. But this is not a one size fits all program, right? For option 1, what I wanted to do was actually to see if I can offer a course, okay? But a course will have generic content because it's not fit for everyone. And everything I teach will be general. And then you'll also be implementing alone. And if it doesn't work, nobody notices but you. And then I thought of option 2, DWY, done with you. Okay. So done with you We'll build around your business. I'll hold your hand, and then I will help you to implement it. Okay. And then this is where we can be able to see real results together. So that is why this program is only application only. I only talk to people. I only take in people that I know I can be able to help, right? And does not apply to everyone. Okay, so here's what is included when we work together, right? Number one is the offer architect. Here's what we're getting, the offer architect. We're building the offer architect together. Number two, the prospector. Okay, the prospector that brings in the leads, the appointments for you. And then number three, the money agent that tracks your money, okay, helps you to chase invoices. And number four, your content machine that helps you to get eyeballs, right? So this is the value that you get when we build around your business. So within 4 weeks, we're going to build 4 agents. Well, one live build call every week, approximately 1.5 hours or even 2 hours. If you know my style, I always over deliver. My coaching does not just stop within just 90 minutes one. Usually it's 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So we'll confirm your start date on every call because I want to make sure that you are of the right fit. Okay. And this is not fake. This is real. Because we only want to entertain people who are interested. Okay. And there's a limited one-to-one spots this month. Okay. And here's how we can help. So over the next 5 days, right, we'll set aside time to talk to you and see if we can help. So we'll talk roughly for 30 minutes and map out an action plan to get you 15 hours back, 15 hours a week back. And a business that keeps running while you step away by finding out which one of the 4 jobs is costing you the most right now, choosing which agent to build first and what needs from your business, and laying out your 4-week build so that you know what happens on every call. And this one-to-one consultation is free, 100% free with no obligations. So I'm doing this because getting back my time changed my life, and I do it as a way of giving back. So the question is, are you ready to make a difference in your life? Are you different? Are you ready? Okay. If you're ready, type yes. If you're ready, type yes in the chat. Type yes if you're ready. I'm Education says ready. Sue says ready. Eva says ready. Okay. So once I open up the slot, right? Once I drop the link, once I open up the slot, get ready to grab the earliest slots as soon as the link is dropped. Okay. Are you guys ready? I see Grace is ready. Leggett is ready. Now in three. Wait, let me see. Who's going to drop the link? Okay, ready? Guys, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Okay, now scan. Can scan the QR code. Yeah, the link is dropped. All right. So book your one-to-one call right now. Book your one-to-one call right now. Okay, the link is in the chat right now. Okay, so what you can do is you can either click on the link or you can scan a QR code and you can pick the earliest slot in the next 5 days and answer the short questions, and the Zoom link will land in your email. Okay, so I'll stay on this slide. So book it now while it's in front of you. Book it now while it's in front of you. So either me or my colleague Ozan will be able to take the call. Okay. And also, if you book the call today, right, you would get all these free gifts, the slides from today, the replay video. They give you all these freebies, the hypnosis audios for wealth and success, and the AI Advantage ebook by Alaric. Okay, so the build plan, the slides is the part that people always pay for. So you get it either way. So whether or not we end up working together. So the whole reason for you to book, right, is even this is the whole reason for you to book, even you're not buying anything. So you just want to thank you for coming. All right. So book your appointment today, your one-to-one call. So if it's the right fit, we could also discuss working together closely. So at the end of the call, if I think that you're a great fit, I might invite you to become one of the people we build with this round. So there's no guarantee I'll make that invitation, and zero pressure if I do. So we still turn down most applicants, usually on timing or mindset. And I'll still tell you to book, because if you don't book, right, you will miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So even if I don't invite you, you still live with your 4-agent build plan. So if you get selected, right, for the program, just what to expect. So you expect a 4 live 90 minutes build calls, okay, 1 AI agent per week. So we'll build all your AI agents together with you, done with you, your offer architect, your prospector, your money agent, and your content machine all together on the call inside your business, right? And you get the exact prompts, the briefs, the setup. So nothing goes home as homework, so that you'll never do, right? And every call is recorded, so you can be able to review any step or enhance the step later. So you finish with the 4 agents running, and not just 4 folders or piles of notes. Right? So we'll work out the investment on the call, not just here. Right? So you book once again, book the call, and then the free gift is yours. The link is in the comments. The link is in the chat. So if time and money were not an issue, how many of you would be keen to get 15 hours back? 15 hours is just minimum, 15 hours. So like just now, if you see the example of me trying to research on my potential client, trying to craft the email, trying to send an email, that would take me a very long time to do it. Right? And that's just one case study. That's just one case study. Right? So if let's say you have a lot of things that you want to do, right, but you don't have time, and by using AI agents, you're able to get leverage, and you're able to take 15 hours back or even more. Okay, what would you do? Type yes in the chat. If time and money were not an issue, how many of you would be keen to get minimum 15 hours a week back? Minimum 15 hours a week back. Type yes in the chat. Why did I say minimum? Because I'm very confident, because it has helped me to get back a lot of time so that I can focus on things that matter the most by serving my clients. Okay, so here's the last call. Book your free one-on-one. The call is free, right? And then the slides or replays are free if you booked it, book the call. So there's no risk in booking and no obligation at the end of it, whether to join or not to join, right? So here's the link to join. The link is in the chat, right? So a few quick questions. Who wants to move faster? Who wants AI working for them? If you want, type yes. And who wants to stop guessing and start executing? If that's you, type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. All right. So are you ready to take part in this AI revolution, this opportunity? When I say revolution, right, that means it's really revolution. It's not just anything that is small, yeah, or minuscule. So like Bitcoin, we miss Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is 60,000. It hit 100 over thousands during its peak hours, during its peak time. Now I'm not too sure what is the Bitcoin. How much is Bitcoin? Yeah, so I think we missed the boat. Everyone missed the boat. Yeah. And Facebook ads used to be pennies per lead. So the first mover one. So like for myself, I used to run ads for 30 cents per lead. 30 cents per lead. Yeah, that was back in 2016, 2017. Yeah, it's only 30 cents per lead. Yeah. So from until now, it's like $10 or $20 per lead. So back then, if you already know how to run ads, you actually profit. Yeah, BTC not too late. Yeah, yeah, BTC not too late. But then for people who actually bought it earlier on, right, like a few $100, if you ask me to buy it at 63,000 right now, no lah, I'll use the 63,000 to do this AI agent business instead. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of tokens that I can buy, a lot of things I can do with 63,000. Yeah. And drop shipping, yes, a lot of people make money from six figures, multiple six figures doing drop shipping in the past. Yeah. But now it's just too good to be true. And then for 2020 content creation, that's where you have all the YouTubers, all the influencers all coming out. And then suddenly you have new job title, new job roles. And all these creators, they become millionaires overnight. Okay. So you have missed the boat, then don't miss the AI skills boat. All right. The window is still wide open. The window is still wide open. But the early advantage is already closing. You know, when you, how do you know whether it's closing or not? When even the person, the uncle, auntie in the coffee shop, they are using AI, right? That means you no longer have the advantage already. But now, because they are not using AI agents, so we still got advantage because the window is still there open for us. Right? What people are just using as a chatbot, you're using AI to automate your whole business, to act as your employee, to work for you 24/7. Okay. So which side of the story will you be on? Do you want to be someone that watches the revolution slip past you, or do you want to take hold of it? It's all up to you. Okay. And now I have a few questions over here. So for people who say that I'm not technical, I'm not technical enough, I'm not IT savvy, I do not know programming. I don't know programming as well. But I think my superpower is actually to simplify things so that even a layman with zero knowledge can be able to understand, right? So that's my superpower. And then no tech is okay because AI is actually meant for people to use it without any programming knowledge. So we'll build with you on the call itself. Okay. What if you have no time? You don't need a lot of time. Just give me 90 minutes every week. All right. And then we just do 4 calls. And by the end of the 4 calls, if you still don't understand, you can always watch the replay. Okay. If still don't understand, we still got coaching. Right. So we always sound like me. So that's the whole point. If you want it to sound like you, yes, we can do it 100% sound like you. Your AI avatar can sound like you. At what kind of speed you want. You want it to talk faster, you want to talk slower, it can sound like you, right? So if you don't want it to sound like you, it's okay as well, right? But the main thing is we want to make it as lifelike as possible. So one look at it, people know that, oh, okay, that's you, right? So what if you fall behind? What if you are a slow learner? So don't worry, every call is recorded. So every call is recorded so you can be able to pause and play, and work on your AI agent. Okay. So now, last time, last chance to build your AI agent with us. Book a call. Okay. So remember, if let's say you want to get the recording, you want to get the slides, and also to get other freebies, you need to book a call. Please book a call. The call is free. So what you get today, if you book a call with us, is you get the slides, you get the replay video, you get the hypnosis audios for wealth and success, and you get the AI Advantage ebook by Lyric. Okay. So after 4 weeks, if you wish to continue, you can join the next batch. Yeah, SH done. You can always join the next batch. All right. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Cheers. You're welcome, SH. Have you booked the call? All right. I am education. Session booked for tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. SH. Yes. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, please book a call if you haven't. Okay. If you are not able to click on the link, you can scan the QR code. Okay? You may want to scan the QR code. It's easier for you to book on your phone. Okay. So faster, grab the slots. The earlier you book your slot, the earlier you'll be guaranteed a place. Yeah. Because this is not a big class. I cannot teach a big class. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing going in-depth into your business. All right, so I'll just stay here on the slide for the next 1 minute to 2 minutes. Okay, I see IM Education has a few questions. So can you really help find our 5 ideal clients in SG per month? Okay, so it all depends on your ideal client, who are your ideal client, and then I can find more than just 5. Yeah, I can find more than just 5 for you. Because not I find for you, your AI agent can find more than 5 for you. It's just whether you can close it or not. Right? It's just whether you can close it or not. Like for example, I tried it on myself. Mass emailed, customized email, not just anyhow email, right? 100, I think it was 120 training providers who are teaching AI. So I mass email all of them, and I got 20 or more appointments booked. 20 or more appointments booked. So out of that, I have 10 engagement so far. So 10% just from just one email. And my clientele is like so niche. Yeah, training schools teaching AI. How many are there? Yeah. And if you're in the education space, your ideal clients, it could be parents or whatnot. Okay, good night. A says I found with you on 31st. Unable to click the bonus because of the WhatsApp response right now. Okay. So the bonus, well, we can fix it during the call itself. Yeah. And the lyric says definitely applicable for B2B. Yes, definitely applicable for B2B. Because B2B is much more easier for us to find leads. Because B2B, their email address are already out there, or you already know who is working where. Yeah. So it's so much easier. And to think of it, right, B2B, it gives you a higher ticket as well. So it's even easier for you to close higher ticket if you're doing B2B. Mm. So if you have no clients, you have no offer, you can always structure this offer with you so that you can sell this back to other people, sell this service back to other people and help other people to build these 4 agents for their company. Yeah. So that becomes a B2B service that you can provide to B2B clients. Okay. IM Education says use base 44 for rapid PWA prototyping and retainer maintenance model. Of course. So all this agentic AI setup, right? For new entrepreneurs or even for mature experienced entrepreneurs, they can do this. Like I was coaching, right? Other students. So all these students, they are um director level, C level. So you might be surprised, right? All these C-level people, they don't know anything about AI except ChatGPT. So there's still a huge gap right now, huge opportunity that can go in. Yeah, and you'll be surprised. The more experienced they are, the director and the C-level, the lesser experience they have with AI. They have no AI knowledge. So that's why you can actually go in and tell them that, do you know that AI can help you to automate? Can be all your employee 24/7. Yeah. To them, they heard of it, but they are not too sure how. Okay, they're not too sure how. So that's where you are able to go in and then help them to do it. All right. So for those who have actually booked a call, I'll see you in the call. And also to inform you that this is not included in the mastermind. So this is additional. So if you want to build this, want me to build this with you together, so you need to book a call if you want this. Because this is a special program that I built together with you. Yeah. So it takes a lot of it's very intensive. It is not like your usual mastermind, the kind of coaching that I teach. Okay, thank you, Steph. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, SH. Good night. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, A. Thank you, Liu. So if you haven't booked a call, please book a call right now. Okay, find your earliest available slot. So the replay is when you book a call, so you get the replay. All right, thank you, Leo. Okay, so for people who have booked a call, right? So Ozan will be going to send out the bonuses by tomorrow morning. We'll be sending out the bonuses by tomorrow morning for those people who have booked a call, right? Yeah, like what Ozan said, because one of the bonuses is this call recording. They're still recording, so you need time to process it. Yeah, and it'll take a few hours to process. Yeah, and then we also need to do some production as well. So cut some stuff. So please give us some time for us to give you your bonuses. All right. And I appreciate that you have put your call and you are taking action. Okay, now you'll stay here for another 10 more seconds for everyone to book a call. And then I'll end this meeting. And thank you so much for hanging around with me. And I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Good night. Have a great night, all.